Hey YouTube, my camera 1911. Look at a pistol I recently picked up here. First off, as always, before I get a bunch of comments, we'll safety check it. So there's nothing in the magazine, and then there's nothing in the chamber, so gun is safe. So what we have here is a Norinco NP34. This is essentially a clone of the SIG 228. Quite nice. I've had an NP22, Norinco NP22, which would be like a SIG 226. And I mean, of course, it's very much the same. This one's a little bit smaller. A little bit shorter slide on it. The grip is also a little bit shorter, so maybe better for somebody with smaller hands, something like that. I don't really have small hands, but it still does feel quite nice. My pinky basically rests on this magazine lip here. So, anyways, of course, Canada, we have to have the legal length barrel, so it looks a little bit off, but on this I don't really mind it. Generally, when we have to have the little barrel extensions out here to keep it restricted instead of prohibited, it looks kind of goofy. This one I don't really mind it. This is one of the new models. They have done older models in the past. This new model does have a rail, so just your standard rail system, which is nice. I mean, I'm not putting anything on it, but it's good to have it. I mean, I guess if you ever did want to. The fit and finish on this is fairly nice. The Norinco stuff has been getting better. I know a lot of you have these, especially Canadians. Norinco products are pretty popular up here, just basically because of their availability and their price point. I mean, this is priced far below a SIG of the same model. So, and of course, I mean, you know, some will say the quality isn't there. I have taken this to the range on a few times now, a few occasions. I've got about, well, 300 to 400 rounds through it so far, and not a single hiccup. I mean, not even, you know, the first mag out kind of thing, like nothing at all. Didn't matter what I was shooting. You know, 115 grain, 124 grain, 147 grain, you know, hollow points, full metal jackets, everything fed fine. The pistol functioned great. The accuracy is there. I mean, it's a very accurate pistol. The sights are bang on. You can drift them a bit if you need to, but they're bang on. Yeah, fit and finish is great. The trigger pull, it is long and hard, but I mean, so is the SIG, right? So, but it's okay. It's smooth. The single is so clean, like just such a crisp break to the single. I was actually very surprised. So that's single. There is a little bit of play here on the trigger, but then when it snaps, it just like it's. I mean, I know you can't tell, of course, because you're just watching a video, but super clean break on it. I was quite impressed. It's a lot better than that MP22 I had. So props to Norinco for doing that. What else? My only, realistically, the only complaint I have with the pistol is the factory grips. Factory grips are absolutely terrible. They're a plastic. I mean, they're not terribly attractive. The SIG ones definitely look better. They do kind of mimic the SIG ones, but they're very smooth. I found them very slippery to shoot. I found myself constantly with my hands off because I was slipping on these grips. Like, they were just brutal. So what I did was I kept the factory grips. I just traced it out on some skateboard tape. So I basically just put grip tape to make it kind of look like grips. I just put it over top of the factory grips, and it looks okay. But I mean, definitely handles better in my hand. It doesn't jump out anywhere. It's a little bit grippy, but that'll wear off. And if you're wearing gloves, you're not really going to notice it. But definitely prefer some grip tape over it. I went a little crazy with the grip tape. I started putting it in different places. Put a strip along the front here, but that's just because I rest my finger there, so I kind of liked having it there. Put some grip tape on the front of the slide there. But yeah, big fan of grip tape. The front strap on this, on these, they're not checkered. So again, they were slippery, and of course the back is slippery as well. I mean, really the whole grip system of this needed some grip tape. That being said, I did a quick search at my local shop for just some like Hogue grips, something to replace the Norinco ones, because of course the SIG 228 grips do fit. They didn't have any in stock, so that's why I resorted to this. I probably will pick up some Hogues or something like that, and it'll give it a lot better feel. For the time being, the grip tape works. What else? Breaks down, same as any SIG. I'll show you here. So basically, magazine out. Those magazines, by the way, of course we're in Canada, they're pinned to 10. There's a blocker inside of it actually. But they are steel magazines. There's witness holes up to 13. I do believe that these hold 15 from the factory. Of course in Canada we're limited to 10, so that's what this is. But anyways, that. So yeah, breakdown. Slide to the rear. I'm just trying to do this backwards here, guys. Sorry. Here. Let's just slide to the rear. Little takedown lever. Just like a SIG, right? They all do the same thing. So slide forward, and it comes off. I've had quite a few Norinco guns in various makes or models, whatever they offer. There's generally some rough finishing and stuff like that inside. These though, like this in particular, very, very smooth. Like there's not really any tooling marks inside here. Like it's quite smooth. I was actually very impressed. Yeah, very, very impressed with it. A lot better than some of the other products. I mean, all the Norinco stuff that I've ever owned, don't get me wrong, the function of them is excellent. They always shoot, they're always reliable, they always, go bang whenever I want them to. It's just kind of the fit and finish areas that they seem to be lacking in. That being said, lately they've gotten a lot better over the years of kind of getting into the fit and finish, the quality control kind of with, how the guns look. So I'm happy for that, and this does look great. As you can see, pretty standard. I'm not sure how a real SIG recoil spring looks, but this is kind of different. It's like I don't know if you can tell there, but it looks like rope, like it's like braided spring, like it's yeah, little different. I'm not sure. Like I say, I mean, somebody may throw a comment down there. Maybe that's how they are. I don't really have any experience with an actual SIG 228, so I don't know, but that's how this recoil spring is, and it looks kind of strange. Barrel, of course, comes out like anything else. But yeah, even in the slide, which is where they're generally really bad for tooling marks and stuff, like this doesn't have anything. It's I'm really surprised with it, which is good. I mean, like I say, I've had a lot of Norincos and fit and finish kind of isn't their thing. So I'm glad that they're getting into that now. Of course, I'm having issues here. Yeah, so. But yeah, price point on these, I mean, you can't go wrong. Very, very good deals. So again, we're gonna lock the slide back, and then we just flip the lever, and we're good to go. All right. So yeah, decocker. Yeah. For what, $340? $340. Good value there. You're getting a lot of handgun for $340. Especially 9mm. very inexpensive to shoot 9mm. So I mean, you mix the inexpensive ammo with an inexpensive gun, and yeah, you have a great little package there. So Norinco NP34, can't say enough good things really. I'll post another video when I get some more rounds down range, but really for the 300 or 400 that I've put so far, not a hiccup. Like pretty impressed with the whole overall package actually. So anyways, yeah, till next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.